But yeah, yesterday or 2 days ago, the announcement. I don't know if it was meant to come out, but somebody actually put an exclusive out, Cineflix or something. They put out that Black Canary is in early development, and apparently some scoopers were hearing that already, but that outlet put out as an exclusive. So just moments later, Hollywood Reporter and all the big trades just put it out. So we'll read what the Hollywood Reporter put out. Misha Green is reuniting with her Lovecraft Country collaborator Journey Smollett for a DC movie project featuring heroine Black Canary. The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed the project, which is in an early development at HBO Max, is a spin-off from Warner Brothers' 2020 DC movie Birds of Prey, which sucks, which featured characters Harley Quinn, the Huntress, and Cassandra Cain. Green will write the script for the feature, with Smollett due to reprise her role. Sue Kroll, I think that's Sue Kroll, right? Sue Kroll, who produced Birds of Prey, will produce Black Canary. So this is pretty good, and I like this because this was something that a lot of fans were asking for right after Birds of Prey came out, and a lot of people wanted this movie to happen. There was the hashtag Birds of Prey HBO Max series or something, and then finally, and also the fact that I wanted another project by Misha Green and Journey working together because they're just so awesome. And Lovecraft Country was amazing. I just loved it. So I was really really disappointed when that got canceled, when that was not renewed for season 2. But yeah, that's one reason why I'm super happy about this project. Now, Black Canary is not one of my favorite characters, or I don't know that much about her. But she's a cool character, and Journey is pretty awesome. So I'm just happy that this project is getting made, just for the sake of having this team working on this and having another DC movie that a lot of fans were asking for. Warner Brothers finally listened and greenlit it, which is a miracle because that never happens.
Hmm.
So yeah, I
No.
really was happy with this announcement. What do you think?
Yeah, I was taking a nap earlier on, and Birds of Prey was on, and I was falling in and out of sleep. And you know what? Black Canary is
Yeah.
pretty cool. I know I was tired, and I like Birds of Prey. I do. Um, and I do like the style of Birds of Prey a lot. I really do. But Journey Smollett was brilliant as Black Canary. Wasn't really showcased that much. Her scream only got to be used once, really, which was strange. You know, I don't know why that was, but yeah, a lot of stuff there. I don't know if it's going to be a prequel because at the end of Birds of Prey, we got to see the actual Birds of Prey be a
Hmm.
team. And even Becca said it there, Birds of Prey, but it was basically a Harley Quinn movie. It was. Um, but yeah, there was people wanted this on Twitter, and this is a good sign. Now I don't know if it's just Walter Hamada being, you know, he's being proud. Oh, my DCU is the better DCU. Shazam, Birds of Prey, these movies. I'm gonna Shazam 2 is coming. An Aquaman 2, Birds of Prey. I greenlit that movie. I'm gonna do a spin off. Maybe it's him being just proud of what he's doing himself. If that's the case, why can't he greenlit a Deathstroke series or
That's
a Jared
next.
Leto Joker movie or show? I hope so. I hope so. I really do. But like, he's just they preach multiverse, but they just neglect Zack Snyder's universe. And look, this isn't. I'm a Zack Snyder fan, but this is coming from someone who watches and pays for all DC shows and movies. So but I'm looking forward to this. I'm really, really happy for Journey Smollett. I think this is amazing for her. She's brilliant in the role. It's a movie. I'm surprised it's a movie. I thought it might be a series, but they seem passionate about it. There's a passionate crew involved. Let's see what the supporting cast is. I wonder will it be set in Gotham City. A big kind of criticism I had for Birds of Prey was there wasn't enough of the Gotham City world building in terms of the like Gotham City Police Department. I think they should have had Commissioner Gordon there. Even Ben Affleck showing up because it's Gotham City, Batman, stuff like that. Would have been really, really cool. But then the DC universe was in a different place back then. And maybe it would have been hard to tie down J.K. Simmons and Ben Affleck. A little bit different now. J.K. Simmons is coming back for the Batgirl movie, which is also on HBO Max. So I wouldn't be surprised if he signs on for Black
Yeah.
Canary. That would be awesome. That'd be cool. Even Ben Affleck signs on for Batgirl. I would not be surprised because relationships seem to be a little bit better
Yeah.
right now. So I think it's a good opportunity. You never know who could show up. You can get maybe a few of the other characters from Birds of Prey. Sandra Kane maybe could show up. Who knows? Harley Quinn maybe could make an appearance. And that's really, really good if those characters could pop up for the world building, the continuation of Birds of Prey. So this is a long way away yet. As Mr. Green said, you're in the writing process, getting things ready. Don't know who's going to direct it, who's going to co-star or anything like that. But HBO Max movie. I see people criticizing that they're putting these projects like Blue Beetle, Batgirl, Black Canary on HBO Max. I think it's actually a good place to introduce these characters because you don't have to worry about box office. You don't have to worry about it doing well because look at the Suicide Squad. It's getting absolutely killed online because the box office is poor. Look at the Birds of Prey box office, the Shazam box office. These are things that people use against DC,
Yeah.
which is fair enough as well. These are movies that are supposed to make money, but these are used against them. These come out on streaming. You could say, "Oh, it one of our biggest movies," stuff like that. You could lie about it if you wanted that, but it's better for the brand as a whole. You can kind of control the narrative a little bit more. Black Canary was a really big hit in HBO Max, so I think this is really cool, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't think it's bad for these characters that they appear on HBO Max first. I think the way forward is streaming. I think if the quality is good, then I don't care where I watch it.
Yeah, me too. I'm definitely excited for this project more because of the people involved than, the story or the character itself. But Misha Green just put out this tweet saying, "We're just at the very beginning of a long journey to the screen. Of course, because this is just in early development, they just got the green light. They still have to write the script, finalize it, and then go into production and all that. So yeah." But obviously, I couldn't turn down the chance to put the dam in the Black Dam Canary with Journey Smollett. This is pretty good. But again, the next line is, so I'm thinking something like, and then she puts out a bunch of emojis. So first one is obviously a canary. Then you have singing. The fourth one is, it's interesting because I think it has something to do with martial arts or something, but I don't know what character that is. But then you have a tiger, so that could be bronze tiger. And then you have a Chinese dragon. I don't know what that one is. Some people are thinking it could be Lady Shiva or something. Um, that would be interesting. And then, wasn't Lady Shiva in the Enter the Dragon Batman movie that you saw?
Yes, just finish your thought, and I'll tell you about the
All right.
characters.
Then after that, there's two people dancing. I don't know what that is. And then you have obviously the green heart. So there's only one character that this green heart represents. It's obviously Black Canary's lover and Green Arrow. So definitely Green Arrow. I think that's definitely Green Arrow. So I would. This is one thing that I wanted from this project to at least for years even I just wanted one of these projects to set up Green Arrow and so that he can be in this DCEU. And looks like finally we're gonna get it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that Soul of the Dragon was actually a really, really big hit, and critically and by fans really, really
Oh,
loved.
it was Soul of the
I
Dragon.
think the Rotten, yes, so Batman Soul of the Dragon, 92% Rotten Tomatoes from critics
Nice.
for Soul of the Dragon, 71% for audience. That's a really fun, upbeat movie, great tone to it, stuff like that. The dragon is interesting because in that movie, one of the main characters was Richard Dragon. So I would be surprised if they bring this character into it. You also have Bronze Tiger, Lady Shiva, really diverse group of characters. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're introduced in the Black Canary movie. That would be awesome to see. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would really like that for them to characters to pop up. I think you could keep the same cast. You know, Kelly Wu played Lady Shiva. She could do it live action. Michael J. White was Bronze Tiger. He could do it.
Nice.
So why not? And Mark Dacascos, who was in John Wick 3. What other movies he popping up in soon? Forget. But he played Richard Dragon. All perfect. All can do it live
Yeah.
action as well. So I think those characters are going to pop up in the movie.
Nice. It would be awesome because it's not just Black Canary, for the entire movie, but it's different characters, setting up, and it could be its own trilogy someday. So you obviously have to, knowing Misha Green, I just trust her writing. She knows what she's doing. She's awesome. She can definitely write, fictional characters and all that pretty well, and set up different characters. She knows how to do that. So yeah, I'm not doubting this project at all. I just hope they get a good director because that can make or break this project, even if the writing is great. So I just hope, I just hope the director is great. And Hiding TK asks, I wonder which universe will this be in if it happens. If it happens, well, I think it will happen. It seems pretty official. A lot of Misha and Journey are also tweeting about it so much. Gail Simone tweeted about it. DC fandom is coming up, so I do think that it's gonna happen. But yeah, I just think that's gonna be in the DCEU. I think the DCEU going forward will become what it was supposed to be from the start. Ben Affleck being inside the DCU and all that stuff. I just think that Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3 will be outside of the DCU. But who knows with the merger and all that. But as of right now, I think just those two movies are going to be outside of the DCU, and everything else will be inside the DCU, which means, characters will be referencing other movies and all that stuff, because so far from what I've heard about the upcoming movies, the same characters are coming back for the movies, like the Batgirl project. Um, J.K. Simmons is coming back, so maybe Ben Affleck will come back for that, for a cameo or something, just like Suicide Squad. Um, so yeah, even the Suicide Squad had the same characters from Air's Suicide Squad. So now they don't seem to be neglecting or dismissing what the movies that came before, but they're just embracing and moving forward, which is what should have done since 2017. But at least now they got that thing going on for them. So yeah, I think it's just going to be in the DCU.
Look, the DCU technically started in 1989,
Yeah.
and the Crisis of Infinite Earths on CW is canon to Ezra Miller's Flash and all that kind of stuff. So basically, the DCU is everything. It's all of the DC content. So I'm not going to sit here now and try and figure out what is the DCU, because who knows? I don't. Warner Brothers at times don't even know. So it's all connected to me.
Yeah.
It's all some way connected. And you have Brandon Routh came back as Superman for the CW version. Tom Welling came into the world as well. Ezra Miller, Grant Gustin, they crossed over. Michael Keaton's coming back. Sasha Calle, where's she from? Michael Keaton's coming. Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck. I don't know. I'm just going to enjoy these as they come. Not worry about the thematics of what universe is it in.
Yeah.
Is it like Josh Whedon's universe of Justice League?
I don't think that's gonna come back.
Snyder's universe. No, I'm just saying they're
Yeah.
different universes in their own right. So it's just who knows.
Yeah, like a lot of people assume that the DCU right now is either the Justice League universe or the Zack Snyder's Justice League universe. I don't think that's the case. I just think that the filmmakers will definitely acknowledge Zack Snyder's Justice League going forward. Warner Brothers doesn't have to say that's canon, non-canon, in the universe or outside. They don't have to say all that. It doesn't matter. The filmmakers will still make what they want, hopefully, and they will, take loose connections from Justice League if they have to, which they don't need to. But if they have to, they might reference that. I think the Flash will definitely reference Zack Snyder's Justice League, 100%. And Black Adam, I don't know, but I do think that the DCEU is one universe now. Even with the multiverse, I think it's just one universe where the same actors are going to be inside the DCEU for now. Just Justice League 2 and 3 are not gonna happen as of right now. So don't think of it as, oh, Birds of Prey was that universe or this universe. I think all of them are just in the DCU right now, as of right now. Except, Justice League. That's they'll just ignore that movie. I'm 100% sure no one is referencing that.
Yeah, but you just take the story beats from Justice League that's similar
Yeah,
to Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like it's a Steppenwolf, James Hart. You can just
yeah,
reference Steppenwolf. You don't have to say, oh, Steppenwolf from Zack Snyder's or 2017 version. You just say Steppenwolf. You get a fair idea. Steppenwolf came to Earth.
yeah,
There you go. Stuff like that. But yeah, the DCU is just they reference what they need to reference in the movie or story that they're telling. So in Birds of Prey, they reference Captain Boomerang. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, they reference the New Gods and
yeah,
stuff like that. So they just whatever the story is telling, it's just what it's doing in that time in that period.
yeah,
So Black Canary could come out and not even reference the Birds of Prey movie,
yeah,
at all. It could. It could reference Commissioner Gordon. It can reference Ben Affleck's Batman. It could not. It doesn't mean anything entirely. So I'll try and enjoy it for what it is.
yeah.